The 17 schools in New York City's Community School District 23 in the Ocean Hill-Brownsville section of Brooklyn strive to provide 13,000 pre-K through 8th grade students with a quality education. Despite the hardships many of our children face each day, they are happy and eager to come to school. Their parents are interested in them getting the best possible education they can. As you walk through our schools, you can see the excitement of students and teachers exploring and discovering knowledge together. Currently, Community School District 23, under the leadership of our new superintendent, Dr. Kathleen M. Cashin, is addressing instruction through the implementation of 2.5 hours of mandated literacy for primary grade students on a daily basis, district-wide monitoring of student reading and math progress, Project Read and Project Read Plus programs for students reading below grade level, ongoing staff development workshops with intensive on-site support from district coordinators and staff developers, extended day and year remedial and enrichment programs in reading, math, visual arts, and performance. Our children need stability and continuity of instruction. In our efforts to hire and retain qualified educators, we are seeking resources so that we can offer special initiatives to dedicated teachers willing to make a commitment to the students of District 23. Hello, my name is Nzinga Foluke Henderson, and I am a staff developer in District 23. Currently, District 23 has openings for qualified teachers in the elementary and middle schools. The best way to make you aware of how appreciated you would be is through the viewing of this video. You will hear students, teachers, and administrators discuss the need for dedicated teachers, the rewards and support they receive, and what it's like working in District 23, an exciting place to be. Let's hear what they have to say.
The profession of teaching is one where you want to be able to give the most to the ones who need it. And the children in this district really need good teachers, dedicated people, people who are willing to forget the fact that it's a bad neighborhood, but that the kids are good. And children are the same no matter where you go.
Why I stay here is I love what I do. I love my job. I go to sleep thinking about my job. I wake up thinking about my job. It's part of me. I chose this school because of the environment, and I felt that I had a whole lot to give of myself to the kids in this neighborhood.
To see who want to take the kid.
Okay, great.
Well, I just wanted to teach kids who were underserved. I think that's the word, who just don't have much, who can use a good teacher. I think that some of them, this is all they have. This is stability, which you don't have sometimes at home, and I really like it. I try to make this an area where they can just be happy.
The love of children. That's the number one reason. And when you love children, the ultimate goal is to make a difference, to move children from any given point to the next level.
I think people stay here because it's comfortable. I know in the school it's a very comfortable place to be. It's a relaxed atmosphere. And you know that what you're doing, that it's really needed. And you're appreciated, you're really, really appreciated. I find that if you come to this district, that 9 out of 10 times, you will get that pat on the back that you deserve. You will get that praise where you may not get someplace else where everything's the same?
First, I think teachers stay here because they know they probably want to give back something back to community or something. And they know that we need the tools because we are the future.
We believe that we are making a difference because we're making connections. We're interacting on a personal level as well as the academic level. Those teachers who do stay have the opportunity to have students return after 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, and come back and share the importance of what it is that they've done.
And you don't even have to wait years later. Just that same year or something, that day, sometimes when you feel like, you know what, this is not worth it, a child will come to you and say, you know what, I remember this, or you did that, or they will say a phrase that you've said and you know that you're making a difference.
I think they stay because after a while they learn to love the children and these make a special bond with them.
A special bond, very special bond. Some of my students, I see them as part of me, as if they were if I had kids of my own, they will be my kids.
So who was pushed aside at first? Denise.
How I feel when I teach, and at the end of the day, or if a child comes over to me and says, Miss Harris, remember what you told me? You know what? It happened over the weekend, or I remember this. It brings joy to me to see, okay, I have touched someone.
It's not on a rare occasion that you'll see a teacher giving a student a hug or shaking a hand or patting them on the back to compliment them for a job well done.
The kids really are lovable and you want to help them. And I think once you see the children and you get in, I have teachers in this school, been here for over 30 years, and they've traveled from the island to come here, and if you talk about moving, they refuse to go.
I'd like to think it's because of the family atmosphere we have here, the nurturing of students, the nurturing of staff. People here feel wanted, people here are encouraged, people here are not afraid to express their problems, and everyone here is not afraid to help.
To be a successful teacher in this district, you need to have an appreciation for all children. You need to have a special understanding of the economic and psychological factors that are prevalent in the community.
You must be a caring person. You must be one who looks out for children's interests. You must be an advocate for children. You must believe in collaboration. You must believe in educating our kids and giving them the best. We will not accept in this school and in this district the second best.
Well, I first of all believe that consistency, people staying on for the long haul, is very important to students and to the community. And I think when you have a great number of turnovers each year, I think that undermines a lot of the things that the district and the school wants to do. One of the things that needs to happen, and one of the things I'm trying to do, is to bridge the gap so that there is a relationship between teacher and student, as opposed to me standing in the front and dictating lessons to young people, just really getting to know them in more than just the academic way, personally, professionally, socially.
To me, the word teacher means not only coming in at 8:30 and staying in the classroom until 3 o'clock and just leaving. You have to extend yourself more. You have to open up yourself more, give more of yourself. I don't think as a teacher your day ends at 3 o'clock.
Student and teacher, sometimes the relationship between student and teacher is closer than a mother and a father, or another parent or a relative.
I think the relationship is important because if they don't feel comfortable with me, they're not going to open up. And if they don't open up, then where does the learning take place?
I think a relationship has to go beyond books and stuff. You have to be able to trust the teacher and tell them stuff.
In this district, you have to be willing to give a little of yourself. It's not just 8:40 to 3 o'clock. It's a lot of planning at home, marking papers, being creative, being innovative, visiting the library, looking for other resources.
I feel here my teachers go beyond the call of duty with the children. They do after school, even when we didn't have after school programs, they were here with the children to 5 o'clock.
There are teachers who have invited students to go with them on outings after school, on weekends, and over extended periods of time. And the community here is a very familiar type of community. There's a sense of family here.
Our strength here is a strong in-house staff development program. For instance, I have been at PSIS 41 now 31 years. I started as a classroom teacher, and I was a classroom teacher for my first 11 years. Our 2 assistant principals have been classroom teachers as well. Built into that knowledge of what a classroom teacher needs, especially a new teacher, we have common prep periods for teachers on a grade, we have common lunch periods on a grade, we have an after-school program where yesterday 34 teachers and over 500 children have come in and worked in small groups.
We have new teachers that we attempt to buddy up with some of our senior seasoned teachers to create an environment where they feel comfortable and there's someone they can talk to and share their concerns and interests.
Yes, one of the things I'm very, very happy with is the teacher mentor program that they have here. This is my first year in the district, and I had a seasoned teacher come in, and she continues to come in to give me guidance and pointers as some of the things to help me better educate the students in my class.
I was given a mentor, and she's been really wonderful. Also, the other 4th grade teachers have been very helpful and supportive in sharing their resources with me. Without them and their support, I don't think I'd be as together as I am now.
When I was a new teacher, I was offered assistance. I've been assigned paraprofessionals. I've been made aware of many different workshops I could attend after school and on Saturday. And there are a lot of new programs that come into our school. We've had administration and teachers write grants, and that has brought money into the school in different programs. And there's a lot of positive things happening in this district. That's why I've stayed.
I've also been able, as a result of a variety of grants, been able to pay for teachers to attend Teachers College Columbia, and also to attend classes and workshops in other locations throughout the city with that money. So we've done a lot in terms of staff development.
The New Teachers Institute, and I would like to open it to Teachers Institute twice per month. In this way, we have all types of issues that we discuss, issues that I perceive that may happen, issues that teachers are experiencing, and we address these issues in a collaborative way. In every issue that confronts us in this building that we know that can hinder learning, we will address. And we want to welcome you with open arms. This is the place you ought to be. This is where you're going to be given every kind of resources, every kind of help.
At this time, we're being so supported by our superintendent, our supervisors. Everyone is working together collaboratively. And if you're just starting out, that's very important. To have a shoulder you can lean on, to have someone you can go to assist you. When you think things may be going just totally wrong, it's important that there is someone that will listen to you and someone that will help you. Being able to go in and watch other teachers, being able to go to other schools and pick up ideas and different things you can do with these children.
This is the real challenge. This is the real challenge. If you really want to teach, you can come to a district like District 23. And when you finish, whatever you've accomplished, you can really be sure that you actually accomplished something.
Well, come aboard because we need you, and it would be very welcome and you would be appreciated by all the students.
District 23 is a fun district. I mean, even from school to school, there are relationships that are built between administrators and teachers. There's a lot of work to be done and people are working very hard. But I think that overall people in this district really have a great deal of care and concern for all the people that are here.
We're glad to have you. We're here to support you, to work with you, to give you the benefit of all that we've learned, to share with you the ideas that you have. We welcome your enthusiasm.
But before you come, make sure that teaching, that the love of children, that wanting to make a difference and a commitment
is something that you're going to bring with you.
The students here will embrace you if you're willing to stay with them. One of the things that they concern themselves with is that people leave on a consistent basis. If they feel like you're willing to stay and help them, they're going to love you more than anyone that you'd ever come in contact with, and they're going to work hard for you, like my students do for me.
Come see the district, come see the schools, lose the preconceived notion about Ocean Hill-Brownsville, come walk through the halls on any day at any time, see the children in the classroom, feel the excitement.
We hope that from viewing this video, more qualified teachers will join the district team, a team dedicated to improving the quality of education our children so justly deserve and appreciate.